One of the downsides of being a rail fan is that you're not able to catch them all. I just barely missed the head end of this train through Barry Mills. Oh well, I guess it's just all part of the game. This is mixed freight train CN305. They've just departed their originating point 5 miles ago at Moncton's Gordon Yard, and now have a lengthy trip ahead of them. This train is headed 1,500 kilometers to the west to the Canadian National's Macmillan Yard, located just outside of Toronto, Ontario. This is a trip they conjure pretty well every day, with thousands of tons of mixed freight traversing cross-country on a daily basis, allowing for this train to be one of the more reliable on the CN fleet, as it leaves Moncton generally at the same time every day. A good bonus for rail fanning, but not so much for slowpokes like myself. One of the perks of being out on this day is the weather conditions, featuring mainly sunny skies, limited wind, and with temperatures right around 10 degrees Celsius. Not too bad for being the first week of April. It wouldn't be another few hours until something else materialized. Approaching at track speed is CN 594. This is CN's predominant freight train across the Sussex Subdivision. Originating daily out of Moncton, this job traverses the 84-mile Sussex Sub until they arrive into St. John. There, they will drop off the inbound freight, pick up the outbound, and set sail for a return journey to Moncton. The full job can typically be completed with the same crew. We'll get to see this play out, as we will spend the remaining daylight hours chasing this train. But enough from me, here comes the choo-choo train. CN 594 is now crossing through McCulley's, near milepost 36 on the Sussex Sub. A pair of commonly seen GEVOs are providing traction for today's westbound. One of the more residentially crowded neighborhoods along the Sussex Subdivision is situated here at Sussex. CN 594 crosses through downtown. The town is predominantly known for its production of dairy and also hosts Atlantic Canada's largest hot air balloon festival. CN 3143 blows its horn through town. Our next stop along the railroad is at Hampton, milepost 65. It's quite a busy spot, as the nearby park retains many visitors during the pleasant mid-afternoon sun. CN 594 paces through Hampton. The East Riverside Kinghurst Park in Rothesay, New Brunswick, is one of many offerings of New Brunswick's scenic landscapes. The beautiful Kennebecasis River flows parallel with the park, and so does the railroad. We shoot CN 594 West for the last time as the train glistens in the early spring sunshine. CN 594 West is now not even 5 miles away from the St. John's Island Yard. The train will briefly stop here, but the job is nowhere near complete, as the crew will spend the next hour dropping off the inbound cars, picking up the outbound, and begin a return journey back to where it all began at Moncton. Now, CN 594 East with the inverse power approaches the East Riverside Kinghurst Park. The sun is beginning to hang lower into the sky as the crossings activate at Bloomfield, milepost 61. CN 594, with what I presume to be a malfunctioning horn, as this is not a designated quiet zone, slowly crawls through a 25 mph speed restriction. Sunset at Sussex. The beautiful orange sky pays tribute as we catch CN 594 East for the last time after a lengthy 6-hour chase. The train is seen hiding in the timber and then crosses under Highway 1, the primary 2-lane highway connecting Moncton and St. John. The road happens to be the only reason this chase was possible, as the tour of the Canadian National's Sussex Subdivision comes to a close. This has been another Monsters Along the Rails presentation. Until next time, we'll see you again out on the rails.